And I think it's incredibly unfair to separate us just by our ages or by our abilities when all of us could be experiencing improvements with this treatment.
Yes, I feel that older patients should have the same opportunities as younger patients because they have the same disease. They have similar limitations. They're just older. They were diagnosed at around the same time. It could benefit them all similarly.
To differentiate between age in this process right now is quite simply just discrimination. That's it. It's discrimination. So that's all it comes down to me, is who in the Canadian government is making that decision. You come and stand in front of me and you tell me no personally, or you tell me yes, because it's life and it's death. And there's no other way to look at it.
I don't see a difference in the value of life between someone who's recently born and someone who's looking at extending their life an amount of time. I think it's really sad to think that there is a difference between those two groups of people just because of the time they were born.
People who are older with this condition have lived the majority of their life knowing that there's nothing out there that can help them. And now there's a promise of something, and they've waited so long for a treatment or a cure, and finally here we are with a treatment. They should have access to it. They've waited so long for this, and it could improve the quality of their life as well.
I absolutely do feel that they should have the same opportunities, because even if the disease doesn't get better, if it can stop progression, which means that she stops feeling the same negative benefits that tend to drop off more quickly with age, that would increase her value of life and our longevity.
We've been trying to find treatments all our lives and working with QSMA to try new research and find new ways to improve our lives. And it's finally here, but only certain people have access to it, even though we've been looking for this all our lives. And I think that anyone should have access to try it and see if it works.
Of course they should. You just have to look at the patients with SMA on this panel, and they're all, killing it in life. They're going to school, they've got dreams, and they're trying to get there, and despite enormous physical challenges. And if we can make it a little bit easier for them, why wouldn't we? Let them try it.
Spinraza could do for everybody, would give them hope. Everybody deserves hope.
There would not be a treatment for SMA if parents of adults with SMA and individuals living as adults with SMA didn't fight so hard to still be here and to see a day where treatment was available. We've fundraised for treatment. We've fundraised to get Spinraza to the place it is, and we're now being left out.
Yeah, I definitely think older patients should have the same opportunities. It seems slightly arbitrary to put an age number on allowing people to live better lives.
I'm not one of the oldest per se, but I think I'm up there in the sense that we trailblazed a lot of the medical advancements, and to be ignored that way, I think, is a little bit cruel.